Hi there! Finally, the big brother is here. The Qled TV 75-inch. Yes, you heard me right. 75-inch Qled TV. And this one also comes with 120Hz refresh rate. Wow! I really can't wait to check it out. So I've said this before for other Mi TVs. Do not unbox it yourself. Let the technician come and do it for you, or else it would void the warranty. In fact, you shouldn't even try for this one. So I'll show you everything that comes inside the box and move on to the theatre of tomorrow. But before we begin, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so you never miss an update. Also follow me on my social media handles for more tech info. This is your friend Tech Singh. Let's get started. So here is the retail packaging, and damn, it's huge. Qled written in bold. In the center we can see PatchWall, Netflix, 4K Qled, YouTube, Vivid Picture Engine, Hotstar, Prime Videos, Dolby Vision, HDR10, Android TV, Google Assistant, MEMC Reality Flow, 120Hz far field mic and full array dimming. Towards the side, starting from the top, it says Made in India, Mi TV 75-inch with the model number, the MRP 1,99,999, contents of the box, weight and manufacturing details. So here is everything that you get inside the box. Here's the installation guide and the warranty card. Then you have a power cable. This is the first time with any Mi TV we have a power cable provided separately. Then you have the regular Mi TV remote, simple clean Bluetooth remote, shortcut keys for Netflix and Prime Videos, volume up and down. Press the volume down button twice to mute the TV. Unfortunately, no batteries provided in the box. And here are the stands. Man, they look like some equipment from Iron Man's factory. And these are made of metal. They have this grey silver powder coating. Really solid, very stylish, really good. And they're heavy. So you're going to mount a 75-inch TV. They better be solid and they don't disappoint. Now, some of you must be seeing that there's this plate here. Now this basically sits between the two stands for better grip, and it has this nice industrial brushed metal look. Looks so much more premium. Wow. At the back, they're given this nice soft finish so it doesn't scratch your table or glass where you place the TV. Also rubber here for better grip. Amazing. The quality is top notch and you can see it. Unfortunately, as usual, we don't have a wall mount unit. You have to buy that separately for 500 rupees. So finally, the technician has unboxed it and attached the stands, and check this out. They look absolutely stunning. The design and build quality is truly impressive. In fact, very futuristic, I'd say. Now the TV is really huge. How huge you'd say? Just to give you context, here's a 55-inch Mi Qled TV in front. Literally half the size. The real difference is when you actually turn them on and start watching content. Moving to the build, it's like a big brother of the Mi 55-inch Qled TV with an identical design. Same grey metal bezel-less design, it's super slim on all the three sides. It has design by Xiaomi etched on its right bezel. So here are the dimensions of the TV. 66 inches by 38 inches. It would surely help a buyer to know the space they require. Moving to the back, it's made of very good quality plastic and has this gorgeous carbon fiber texture. The power input port is on the left, while all the input ports are towards the right and a few are tucked a little below. On the side are two separate USB-A ports, one 3.5mm headphone jack and three HDMI ports. A little down below towards the back are Ethernet, optical audio, AV analog input and antenna. So the TV comes with HDMI 2.1 and HDMI 2 supports eARC. So Dolby Atmos can pass through eARC from the TV to Dolby Atmos supported soundbars. And I highly recommend you consider one because this biggie definitely deserves it. Since we have HDMI 2.1, it also supports ALLU, which is auto low latency mode. So gamers are simply gonna love it. The design and build quality is absolutely top notch, at par with the most premium TVs I've seen. In fact, even better than some. Now meanwhile we boot the TV, here's a quick glance at the specifications. 4K Qled display with a resolution of 3840 by 2160 pixels. It has a refresh rate of 120Hz. It supports full array local dimming. It has a contrast ratio of 10,000:1. It has a MediaTek 64-bit quad-core CPU, 2GB RAM with 32GB internal storage. MEMC support with 120Hz. It supports Dolby Vision format, HDR10+ and HLG. You have hands-free Google Assistant support, 30-watt Dolby audio with 6 speaker drivers, Android TV 10 and PatchWall. Alright, we are booted to the Android TV OS. We have the standard setup, the app row on the top and the content rows below. If you want to remove any row, go to the customize option and disable it from here. It's fairly simple. Also checked in the settings, it's running the Android TV 10 OS. We checked for the available storage and out of 32 GB, we get 27 GB of usable space, which I think is really good. Alright, it's time to check out that massive display performance. So here is a 4K video sample. And the first thing I have to say is that it's impossible for the camera to capture the actual colors this panel is producing. You really have to experience it. It's beyond my expectations. The color reproduction is immensely satisfying. You're gonna see colors you surely haven't seen on a TV screen. It's not about just being vibrant, which this panel definitely is, but it showcases a whole new gamut of colors. The videos play smooth as silk, not a hint of jitter. Also crystal clear. But one thing you need to know is for a display this huge, make sure you are seated at least 10 feet away for a perfect experience. The viewing angles are also excellent. No shift in color, no shift in brightness. Talking about brightness, well, it's very bright. We don't have the exact number of the nits of brightness, but it's surely more than you could ask for. So this Mi Qled 75-inch comes with 192 local dimming zones, which means dark areas will be darker and light areas will be brighter, basically producing far better contrast. Check this out. Check out the blacks and whites. Surely you can notice deeper blacks and super bright whites. This is where local dimming helps. It excels in dynamic range. The experience of actually watching a video or movie with this kind of dynamic range and mind-blowing colors is absolutely stellar. Local dimming can also be turned off in the settings if you prefer not to use it. The device also supports low latency mode, so I tested console level gaming, though very briefly, but had an amazing experience. So the set-top box experience was kind of a mixed bag. Of course, if you're going to watch SD channels on a 75-inch QLED, it's not going to be fun. Of course, there are some channels that are not available in HD, which are pretty viewable. But you're not going to do full justice to this amazing huge 75-inch canvas. But if you're going to watch HD channels with your set-top box, it's going to be an amazing experience. The TV also comes with motion smoothing or MEMC. Here is a 120 FPS video and it's playing without any lag or drop frames. Now the thing is, my camera can't record more than 60 FPS, so technically you are seeing only 60 FPS. But trust me, it works flawlessly. The TV comes with far field mic, which basically means you can say OK Google from a distance without actually pressing any button on the remote. You can ask it for the weather, mute the TV or even open apps. Sorry if I woke up your Google devices. But if you don't need this feature, there is a physical switch at the bottom of the TV and you can turn it off. I've tested this from quite a distance and it worked very well. It's really a great feature to have on this TV. Coming to my favorite part of the Mi TV, the PatchWall. Gorgeous as always, colorful and looks even more captivating on a 75-inch display. You can find content from multiple OTT platforms showcased in tile-like format. A dedicated row for IPL teams, content from different languages, then a dedicated tab for Dolby content, HDR content, 4K videos, and even best of IMDb. In the user center, you get Mi Home app integration, which basically helps you control Xiaomi smart devices from the TV itself. Here you can see the Mi Smart Bulb, the Mi Robot, as well as the Mi Purifier. However, the utility is fairly limited, but it has immense potential. The TV also comes with built-in Miracast, so you can mirror any Android phone to the TV, and the best part is you don't even need a Wi-Fi connection for this to work. So this Mi Qled TV comes with 30-watt sound output and it has a 6-speaker setup, 4 all-range speakers and 2 tweeters. Here's the sound demo. the audio fidelity is actually even better than the 55-inch Qled TV. And let me tell you, I was already very impressed with that. And this probably is because the speakers have a bigger space. The cavity space is bigger, so it sounds even better. It also gets really loud and sounds very nice. Surprisingly good lows with sharp highs. Don't expect a soundbar kind of a bass, but surely I can say that the audio sounds really rich. Alright, so here are my impressions. So the 75-inch Qled TV has a bezel-less design with 120Hz display, and with auto low latency mode, it's a gamer's paradise. Also imagine watching your favorite IPL match on this or a Netflix series back to back. It's a theater for your home. The colors this Qled can produce will transport you to a whole new world. It's feature packed with Miracast, Chromecast, and now even a far-field mic for Google Assistant. But all that comes at a price, which we actually don't know at the time of making this video. I shall share the price and availability details in the description. You should definitely check it out. But I'm quite sure it's going to be priced very competitively compared to the other 75-inch Qled TVs. Fingers crossed. A full detailed review video is coming very soon, so make sure you subscribe because you don't want to miss that one. I hope this video was helpful. If there are any questions, mention it down in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.